What's going on, guys? Welcome to the next tutorial here, and we're getting close to finishing our game, so we might as well add a way for the player to die and actually end the game. And talking about like ending things, the world's supposed to end this year, but we can kind of prevent that if you guys hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, and that's going to prolong when the world is actually going to end. So you guys probably want to do that real quick before we jump into today's tutorial if you haven't already. And let's get into it. The first thing that we're going to do is within our starting point class, we're going to set up a Boolean value that's going to be not an int value, Boolean end game or game over. And we are going to set this to be false because right when our game starts, it's not game over yet. But we're setting that equal to false. Next thing that we're going to do is go into our run method down here. We're going to check if the game has ended, and how we're going to do this is within the ball class. If the ball is below, the bottom of our applet, then we're going to, create another variable in the ball class to say, hey, yeah, the game's ended. Then we're going to get the information to this class. So what we're going to do is we're going to refer to our ball that we set up B, and we're going to say get game ended or get game over, and this is just going to return the value to this game over class or this game over variable. Again, we're getting an error right now because we haven't set up this get game over within our ball class. So let's do that real quickly. We're just gonna make it simple. Hover over here and say create method get game over and type ball class. So we click that. We jump down over here and it says get game over, and all it's doing is returning false. But what we actually want to do is we're gonna say game over for our ball variable, and this again is going to be a Boolean value. I changed the name just so it's convenient there, but it could be the same name. So we'll just copy that, and we need to set up this Boolean value for our ball class. So we're going to say private Boolean game over, and we're going to set this again equal to be false to start out with. So then what we're going to do is go into our update method, and if this game's still equal to be false, or game over is equal to be false, we can still do everything else. But if the ball is below the bottom of our applet, we're going to switch this to true. So we're going to go down to our update method again, and this is where we kind of set up all of our information for our ball. Again, we set it up to bounce off the bottom of our applet, but we actually want to get rid of that. So first of all, we see that this is all the stuff relating to the x value, so most likely it's bouncing off, and good thing we left notes, bouncing off the horizontal wall. But down here we didn't leave any notes. It's like, dang it, now I have to kind of look at what I actually did, and that's the benefit of taking notes as well when you code. But let's just see here. So if y is greater than the height of our applet minus the radius minus 1, we are going to do whatever is within here. This looks like where we need to alter our code, so we're just going to say game over is now equal to be true. Alright, so that looks good. Let's set up another variable that's actually going to display that the game's over, but within our paint method of our ball class, we're just going to go down here and say if game over, and that's just going to be the same as saying if game over is equal to true. Then what we're going to do is g.draw string. We're just going to say game over, and these are the x and y values. So we're going to say like 300 here and 300 here. Hopefully that's about right. We might want to change the color, so I'm going to copy this G color to change this to like white. Alright, so let's test this out. Most likely we'll end the game the first time. And as you can see, it kind of works. It looks like our score is still going up, and our ball looks like it's not off the screen. So let's change it to be a little bit lower than the screen there, so we can give it some falling distance. We're going to change this to be the y value like minus 200 pixels. So we're going to say like it can go 200 pixels below where it just was as we ran it. And let's save that, run it. So as you can see, our ball fell off the screen. We get this game over. We still have this method here. So we'll get to that in the next video, guys. And thanks again for watching, and have a great day. Come on, hit that like button. Just do it.